Hey guys, Coach Hagan here, and I wanted to take some time to talk about Kevin Harris, aka Humble Beast, and aka Turbo. And Kevin is, to me, a humble beast. He's the guy who is humble and wants to learn and get better at the game of football. He's got passion, toughness, and a drive that I have not seen in too many players. And that passion and that drive and that toughness has carried Kevin a long way in his life and is going to continue to carry him in life. And being a beast too, right? The first thing you notice about Kevin is just how big and strong he is. He's got an athletic build, and you can tell that the kid can play just by looking at him. And he's put in the work in the weight room and in the off season to get better for the game of football, and that's paid off for him throughout his career. But the very first time that I met Kevin, it took one rep for me to realize that the kid was something special. I remember we had a lot of athletes on our campus that were really good. And so for Kevin to stick out of all those athletes that we had on campus in just one play is all it took for him to stick out and to catch my eye. Just blew me away. And to this day, Kevin sent me a highlight tape not too long ago at the school he's at, and he is still sticking out to me amongst all those athletes that he's competing against right now. He finds a way to get it done, and it just amazes me of how good he was when I first saw him and how much even better he's getting to this day. He's not stopped, and he just keeps grinding, and his ceiling, his potential is just out of this world. Like he can do some amazing things with the game of football because of that drive and that passion, that toughness, and just his athletic ability. But again, just one play, I saw it and I was like, Coach, this kid's legit. This kid's something special. He's gonna help us win a championship. And so I was blessed with the opportunity to have Kevin sign to play football for us, and I was blessed with an opportunity to have Kevin, ask me to come to the signing day and to meet his family and those closest to him. And I'm very honored and blessed to even be speaking about him. He is a humble beast, and he deserves and has earned great things, and he's going to continue to do so. But when Kevin came on campus, it took, again, one play for him to stick out. And I'll never forget this play either. This was the play that I think defined him and made the rest of the team and the rest of the staff realize that Kevin's going to play for us as a freshman, and Kevin's going to do really well. There was a play against our varsity defense, and Kevin is a freshman coming in, and there was 3 or 4 guys in the backfield before Kevin even got the football. We had something went wrong with our offensive line. Sebastian Swift is our all-conference linebacker from California. At the time, Swift was either a junior or senior, and just getting ready to run over Kevin. And Kevin didn't back down at all. Didn't cover up. Most guys in that situation, when you got 3 or 4 guys in the backfield before you even got the football, are just going to cover up and take the loss. Kevin was going to fight, and Kevin did. And he ran over our all-conference linebacker. You could hear the pads pop from a mile away. And continued to fight the rest of the guys, the rest of the defense, and picked up positive yards on that play. And I was like, wow. Like, that was one of the most impressive short yardage gains that I've ever seen. And it was just because he just refused to back down. He refused to let someone stop him. He refused to let our all-conference linebacker, who was 2 or 3 years older than him, stop him. He refused to be intimidated. And I think that's kind of who Kevin is in life too, is he refuses to back down. He refuses to quit, and he believes in himself, and he is not afraid of anybody else. He's not intimidated, and that belief in himself and that toughness and that courage that he has, I think, is what is helping him be so successful in the game of football, and will help him be successful throughout the rest of his life. So just meeting him at a recruiting camp and taking one play is all it took for him to catch my eye, and then just coming on campus and took one play for him to catch the rest of the team's eyes. It's just amazing to me. The kid has so much potential, and he's had some tough goes at it with some injuries and things like that. But those injuries have not stopped him. Those setbacks have not stopped him from pursuing his goal. And that to me is also why I'm so proud to have the opportunity to coach and to recruit an athlete and a man like Kevin Harris, just refusing to back down. And those are the kind of athletes that you can't coach someone to be tough, and you can't coach someone to have heart and passion. They just either they got it or they don't. And Kevin has all of it. He has as much passion and heart as you can ever imagine. And when it comes to his skill set too, I've coached athletes who are burners, who just got straight speed, that's all they got, or who have just great hands and that's all they got, or they, just got a lot of power and that's all they got. And they're good at what they do. For Kevin, it took our head coach a while to really realize what his best attribute was, because in my eyes, in my opinion, because Kevin was good at all of them. You'd see on his highlight tape Kevin running over 3 guys to pick up the first down, so he's a power back. And then you'd see a couple plays later Kevin cribbing it from 60 yards out, so you see the speed, the turbo. And then you see also, Kevin making guys miss, so you see the ability to juke and to be elusive. So to me, Kevin he also has great hands too, and on defense, that dude can hit. This is kind of a side note, but we had a lot of discussion as a staff before Kevin came on campus about where we should play Kevin, and I was fighting for him to play running back because I was a running back coach and wide receivers, so I wanted to play, slot receiver, stuff like that. I wanted to coach him. I was jealous to be the one to coach him because I knew how good he was, and I wanted him to help us out on offense where I was, the place where I was at. But our defensive coaches were like, we'll take him on defense too. We'll play him at safety or we'll play him at linebacker, and that just speaks volumes of how good of a athlete and how good of a football player he was, that the coaching staff was almost fighting to over who would get him. Is the offense going to get him or is the defense going to get him? And that was pretty cool. But Kevin, I'm proud of you, man, and I'm thankful to meet you, and I'm thankful that we cross paths and that we're a part of each other's lives. And I'm very honored, man, that you still remember me and that you reached out to me. I'm honored about that, man, and just I'm honored because of, again, the person that you are, just how tough you are, how genuine and how real and how much passion and drive you have for football. You are a special person, man, and don't ever lose that. Don't ever lose that passion and that drive and that courage that you have, not backing down from anybody and believing in yourself. I believe in you, man, and I always have, I always will, and I'm always here for you, even though I'm 100 miles or however far away from you or 5 states away from you. I still believe in you, man, and I'm still here for you. So anything you need, let me know. And I'm excited. I think God's got great plans for you, man. Aim big, dude. The highlight tape that you sent me at the school you're at now, you're tearing those kids up. You're looking like an all-conference running back on those highlight tapes. You're looking like a kid that is going to be hard to stop. So believe, man. Keep grinding. Don't give up. But as for you, stay strong. Never give up, for your work will be rewarded, man. God bless. And again, let me know if you need anything, brother. I love you.